To preview from gallery, pinch 2 fingers outwards and then double tap if you want to open up the canvas. To select multiple artwork at once, click Select, then choose any of the artworks you need, and from here you can stack, preview, share, or delete them all at once. You can create stacks in 2 ways. One, you can simply click on Select, choose the files, and click on Stack. Now these images are in one group together. Or you can choose a file, click on it and hold it, then move it onto the other file you want to stack it with, and then release. To quickly share, duplicate, or delete a file, swipe your finger to the left to bring up those options. To switch between dark and light modes, go to Actions, Preferences, and then find Light Interface. You can turn it on or off. To switch to the right-hand interface, go to Action, Preferences, and then activate Right-hand Interface. You can move the sidebar up and down by simply dragging your finger over the Modify button and then move it to the desired place. Click on 3 dots at the very top and then in the middle button. Now you have to choose the app. I would go with Pinterest. You can resize by dragging this little gray bar to the left or right to make it bigger or smaller, or you can close it at all. To insert a private photo, go to Actions, Add, and swipe Insert Photo to the left. Then click on the Insert Private Photo and choose the picture you would like. The picture will be in your canvas. But if you go to the layers, you will notice that this layer is private layer, so it wouldn't be noticed in your time-lapse. To bring in the reference image, go to Actions, then click Canvas and hit Reference. It will open up a little version of your canvas, and now if I try to draw on my canvas, on my big canvas, you will notice that the same will appear on the reference canvas image. So that's just a very handy feature. But you can also open up the image for the reference image. Just click on Image and Import Image and choose any picture you would like from your photos. Pinch in to zoom out and pinch out to zoom in. You can also rotate your artwork by pinching and rotating your fingers at the same time. Tap 4 fingers to get rid of the border around your canvas and bring your canvas to the full screen. Undo and redo is also very easy at Procreate. Tap 2 fingers to undo your action and tap 3 fingers to redo your action. To rapidly undo, tap and hold 2 fingers, and to rapidly redo, tap and hold 3 fingers. If that was too quickly, you can always adjust the rapid undo delay. Go to Actions, then Preferences, and you can move the slider to adjust the delay to your preferences. To clear your layer completely, take 3 fingers and move them like you're scrubbing something. To quickly bring the Copy-Paste menu, take 3 fingers and swipe them down. It will bring the menu with the functions like Cut, Copy, Duplicate, and Paste. You can also set up a quick menu with the functions you use the most. When you set it up, you will see the menu with 6 tabs, and each tab can be modified. Simply press and hold, and now choose the actions of your preference. You can also set up more than one quick menu. All gestures that are showed come by default, but you can always edit these gestures. Go to Actions, Preferences, and click on the Gestures control. Now you can choose any gestures for any kind of action. To rearrange the brush set, tap and hold on a set and then move it up or down. I try to keep my most used brushes at the very top for the easy access. With the new 5.2 update, you can now pin your favorite brushes so they always stay in place. So simply slide it to the left and then click on Pin. Now you will see the little star, which means this is the brush that will always stay in this place. You can also unpin by sliding left and click Unpin. If you need to find a specific brush set where this specific brush is located, swipe it to the left and click on Find. It will take you to the folder with this pinned brush. To save multiple brush sizes, go to the sidebar, move the size slider to select the size you want to choose, then click on the plus sign. You can do the same thing for the opacity, and overall you can set up to 4 different sizes. I personally love this new function because it has never been easier to choose the different brush size. To turn on the brush cursor on, go to Actions, then Preferences, and find the brush cursor. Now, this is one of my favorite functions because I personally find it very useful because it allows you to see where exactly your brush stroke is gonna be. If I choose a different brush, let me do the round brush, let's try again. So you see this little circle? Yes, I can see exactly where my brush will make a stroke. To rearrange the layers, tap and hold and then drag it into the new place in the layer panel. You can merge layers together by simply pinching them. Select multiple layers at once by swiping each of them to the right, and now you can move them all together. You can control the layer visibility with this little checkbox. You can turn it on or off, and if you turn it on and hold it, then all the layers will disappear and you will see only the layer selected. To bring back all the layers, tap and hold one more time on the checkbox. To select the contents of the specific layer, tap and hold 2 fingers on that layer, and it will select the object on that layer, bringing all these little stripes around it. This stripes is the mask visibility, but sometimes it's not really visible, but you can change it. So go to Actions, Preferences, and adjust the Selection Mask Visibility slider. I try to keep mine somewhere in the middle so I can see the layer itself and the layers underneath the mask. To turn on the alpha lock, slide 2 fingers to the right. You will notice a little checkerboard on the layer background. It means the alpha lock is on. Now you can take any brush and draw on the layer, because alpha lock allows you to draw inside the selected layer without touching any other layers. To move a layer, tap, hold, and drag it out of the layer panel. With another hand, tap Gallery and open up another canvas. Then simply release your layer. You can name your canvas in 2 different ways. Click on the layer, then tap Rename. A keyboard will appear, and now you can type the desired name. You can also use the iOS feature called Scribble. Tap on the layer, then click on Rename and double tap to select the current name. Then just start writing the new name. Tap and hold anywhere on your screen to evoke the Eyedropper tool. You can move it around the canvas to choose any color you want. To quickly access the previously used color, tap and hold on the color circle. To color, drag the color circle out and drop it on the object you want to fill with color. If you need to color more than one object, use the Recolor Tool. Click on the Continue Filling with the color and move this little cursor anywhere you want to color. Sometimes when you color, the color doesn't go all the way, so it means you need to adjust the color threshold. Do that by dragging the color onto the object, but don't let go. You will notice a little blue bar at the top. Slide your finger to the left or right to adjust the color drop threshold. You can also color with the Selection tool. So click on the Selection tool, choose Color Fill, and choose the area you would like to color. And here you go. Later on, you can also adjust the color by just simply choosing any other. To expand the color disc, pinch out with 2 fingers. Pinch in to go back. To quickly choose pure colors, double tap in the area. Create a new palette by clicking on the little plus sign. You can actually do it in 4 different ways. My favorite is Create from Photo. I can bring any picture I would like and the colors will appear in my new palette. To activate the color companion, tap and drag the small gray handle at the top of the color panel. You can change between different interfaces and choose any color you would like. I like Color Companion because it allows me to take my color panel anywhere on the canvas with me, and it saves a lot of time. Sometimes when you draw, you accidentally leave marks with your fingers. To avoid this, you should enable touch actions. Go to Actions, Preferences, Gesture Controls, General, and enable Disable Touch Actions. Now when you draw, you won't leave any marks with your fingers. Create a perfectly straight line by drawing a line and without lifting your pencil, hold it for 1 second. Tap your finger anywhere on the screen, and now when you move your line, it will snap to the 15-degree increments. Quickshape is the similar tool. It allows you to create perfect shapes. Draw a shape and without lifting your pencil, place another finger on the screen and your shape will snap into the perfect shape. When you need to erase, try to erase with the same brush it was drawn with. It will help you to preserve the texture. So to quickly access the same brush, tap and hold on the eraser tool. Now it will choose the same brush as it was drawn with. To rotate to a specific angle, first tap on the Move tool, then tap on the green circle and type in the specific degree. To align your object precisely, go to Move tool, then click on Snapping and turn it on. It will create the guidelines and it will help you to align your object. If you need to move your object just a little bit, go to the Move tool, select your object and tap just outside of the selection. It will move your object just a tiny bit. To activate Text tool, go to Actions, Add and click on Add Text. You will immediately see the text box where you can type anything you would like. To edit, double tap to select and click on the name of the font. It will take you to the editing menu. Here you can play around with different fonts, style, adjust the size and the opacity.